young people along the way from kind of that transition from primary to secondary, they lose, I suppose, their lead sometimes in the sports activities that they might do, and kind of forget the fun, and there's a lot of barriers that become in their way. So we wanted to be able to offer some of that fun without the context of like having to attend every week or you've got to progress. It was, I wanted to, break down some of those barriers really. So we originally got funded to run in the community centre in the heart of Knaresborough, but it was actually facing closure. So I contacted North Yorkshire Sport and they were very supportive. So I kind of wanted to think outside of the box, and this is how the van came alive. That has meant that we can be adaptive in that we didn't actually run a session inside. We were actually still out on the streets kind of doing detached work, but young people knew visually that we were here. Young people are out 7 nights a week, and I wanted to give young people an opportunity to get involved in something more positive, be a bit more active, because obviously we're aware that young people like to sit around and screen time and all the rest of it, so just to be able to offer something that appeals as well. I would say it has definitely had a positive impact. I think not only have we built the trusted relationship with those young people and we have those in-depth conversations, but actually they come along and see their friends outside of school, and especially since the lockdown they've been able to come and socialise, have a little bit of normality almost.
I like coming here because it gives me a way to like talk to other people my age, and rather than me rushing around like at playtime when everyone's shouting at school, it's just here and I can talk to people, face to face. It's just like every Monday, I'm always waiting to come here. Like when I'm at school, I'm always waiting for the end of school so I can come here. And they're just really nice and kind, and it just makes it all better.
With me being in a different school that my friends aren't in, some of my friends come here, so I get happy and excited because I've seen my friends that I've not seen in ages. Before I started coming here last year, I was all sad and upset with myself, and I was hurting myself by headbutting walls. But since I've came here, I've not been doing that.
We've spoken to young people constantly about like, oh look, we've got this van. Even when we first got it, they all had a look in it and it was just a wooden shell, and I'd marked out some things on the floor and stuff. We've tried to keep their input as well, and again offering like the hot drinks, the kind of the TV, the PlayStation. Thankfully we've had contributions from Harrogate Town, for example, for the PlayStation, which again obviously appeals. Having the footballers on the screen that are actually local to us is just bizarre, and I think the young people really do enjoy that as well. So we've got one particular young person that comes. He kind of struggled with friendships at first and sort of fitting in, but he's been regularly attending, and we've spent the time to kind of get to know him and what's going on for him. A couple of weeks ago we were chatting about the things that they like to do at school. We were intrigued really around how the school run food tech because of coronavirus, and this young man said, well, it doesn't actually run at the minute, we're expected to cook at home, and that led to us like kind of, oh, what kind of things he'd been cooking, blah blah blah, and he told us that he doesn't cook at home because he can't afford it, struggles to buy the ingredients, that kind of stuff. And then when we started to sort of unpick, and we've obviously got to know this young man, I'd kind of approached, do you feel that you might need some support around clothing or some food and stuff? So we've actually supplied him with some warm clothes, which has enabled him obviously to stay warm. And we supplied him with the food from the community centre, which is obviously donations. But with that, we've kind of built that relationship where he knows now that he can have those conversations with us. And I think that's what's really good about our sessions in general, is all the young people are aware that they can come and chat to us about stuff, and when things are a little bit tough, that they can access support. Whenever we turn up anywhere, we're always greeted with a smiling, happy, sometimes a bit small group of young people, and just us turning up in the van brings such joy, and that just, you know, it makes it so worthwhile, even though it's cold, it's wet, it's, you know, whatever. Them knowing that there's that consistency, which is one of my main things that I want to be able to offer, it's really valuable. You know, we started with this, just the one project in Knaresborough, now we've got 4 nights a week. But yeah, I think it should be out every night of the week in every little pocket of town in the district, really.